I mean, nobody's been more outraged by the reported conduct here than the President of the United States.
Jay, with all due respect, the outrage from the President came, last week.
The outrage from the President came within hours after the release of the report.
What I'm saying is there were public reports that this stuff was going on almost a year before the presidential election. How is it that nobody in the administration has some responsibility, before there is an Inspector General report, to say, hey, by the way, this kind of activity it shouldn't be going on, so let's make sure and take steps.
Again, I would direct you to the IG, who investigated this matter, to the Treasury Department and others who addressed this matter. I can tell you that what we're talking about here was the ongoing Inspector General audit. The fact that we were notified, the White House counsel was notified that it was coming to a conclusion, and like Chairman Nice and others, we did not prejudge it. We waited until the report came out before we acted, and the President acted very quickly.
You're missing the point of my question. Public reports almost a year before the election. Is there any responsibility from the administration of saying, hey, IRS, we don't treat groups differently based on politics?
I think that it is absolutely
or do we wait
our
for
review.
The report after the election to make a comment?
But you're saying there were accusations, and I think that my understanding is that in response to those accusations, there was an IG audit launched. That is appropriate, and the findings are what we now know. And the President's response to those findings could not be more clear. People need to be held responsible, and we need to make sure that this activity doesn't happen again, because it's very important that the American people believe that the IRS applies our tax laws fairly and neutrally.